Hello everyone, so today I wanted to show the extraction flow that we have here on DataGOL. So say you have some meeting transcripts that you have coming in from your recording system, and you have some important business context here or some information that needs to be extracted from these transcripts, and you don't want to manually review the transcripts or watch the videos. You can come import your data into a DataGOL workbook, and then here on this drop down option we see we have an extract button. So here on the left side, you'll see the record that we're running the extraction on, although we can extract it on multiple records. I'll show that a little bit later. But coming to the right side, you can see that we have the option to choose a destination of this extraction. So we can create a new workbook, or we can use an existing workbook and map the fields. So for now, we're going to create a new workbook. We can just name this extraction demo. So we're going to name our extraction because this will be saved later on, so that if we add new records or new transcripts, we can come and run this pre-configured extraction without having to create a new one. So once we set a name for our extraction, we have two options here. Before we prompt the agent to extract the fields that we want, we have standard, which is better for extracting just simple structures, flat fields. If you just want to extract like a name or a number, you can do that here. But for advanced, we can support nested fields. So if there's any nested objects that need to be extracted or you need it to come in a particular format, you can do that with the advanced mode. So for the purpose of the demonstration, we have here some financial transcript information. So from here, I can ask the agent to extract MRR, gross margin percentage, burn rate, fundraising amount, and lifetime value. So then I'll click on generate, and it'll begin thinking and preparing those fields to extract. So here we have all of the fields that we asked it to extract. We can also add a field if we decided afterwards that there's something we missed. We can add a field here. So you can give it a description. You can create a new column. Back what I was saying with using an existing workbook. If it is an existing workbook, we can map it to an existing column in that workbook. And then here you give it the description of what you want to extract. Right, so let me just delete this. Now after that, it's going to ask you which column you want to use as the primary key. So here we have an ID column. I'll go ahead and choose that, and then we can set a configuration name. Before we do that, I actually wanted to show you the preview results option. So before we save this extraction, if we want to preview and see what kind of values it's going to give us, you can just click here, preview, and then here it'll extract it for this record only, and then it'll show us the content. So here we can verify if everything looks good, if all fields are coming through properly before we save it. So now that we want to save it, we can name it financial extraction. Just give it a random name. And then it'll automatically have the option of would you like to store the extracted data as JSON. So basically, you can store it in addition to the structured columns. This way, it'll preserve the AI response once you run the extraction again. So now that we've done that, we can go ahead and click create. All right, so now we see that the extraction is created and we can choose to run it. So once I click run here, it's gonna ask me which records I would like to run. By default, process new cells only is gonna be checked off, so it will only process the fields which haven't been extracted before. So once we do that, we can go ahead and select all of them since it's only going to process the new ones anyways, and then we can run the extraction. So from here, we'll see that our extraction is in progress. This is our progress screen, and then once it's done extracting, it'll give us a little pop-up in the top right corner letting us know that our workbook is completed and all of our information has been extracted. So here we see in the top right screen, the successful message has popped up. So I can just go ahead and click on view, and then now here it is, our brand new workbook, which has all of our financial information that we asked the AI to extract.